Oh, good morning guys, it's welcome to day 4. It's polish time. Oh yes, and we've got using the like we did last year, we're using the 3M Marine Finesse-it or Finesse-it finishing material. Good stuff. It's a wax and a polish, so I'm going to do all the red and wax that. Like I say, after the compounding, she's come up really nice anyway. But I might not have to compound this, I don't think. It just wants a bit of a wash and a polish. Linda's washing the other side. Let me show you Auntie Linda. There she is, look. Good morning, my little buttercup. And she's scrubbing away, bless her. Look at all this muck coming off, all this sand and dust. Oh yes. So yeah, while she's doing that side, I'm going to polish the red side. So she's starting to come together, and also today we're going to be getting rid of these black marks, tyre marks, so as I mentioned in a previous video on day 3 video. So yeah, there we are. So wish me luck, let's get rocking. Okay guys, right, there we are. There's the old pad, new pad. And there's the finishing material. Give it a good old shake and vac and put the freshness back. Oh yes. There we go. 3 blobs. Yeah, of finishing material. Right then, okay, right, so there you go. I kept the pad flat on the surface. That's what you've got to do, keep the pad flat on the surface, and just go up and down and across. And if you get any little spots that just need it, then just use a dry rag, obviously a soft cloth one. Because it will come up lovely, it will. I'm going to carry on now and do the whole of that side, so probably be better when the sun's on it so you can see it a bit better. But I've done that section of the bow there. Onward we go. Yes. Once again guys, let me show you a little trick, because Linda's going to get rid of all these tyre marks, all these black bits. So let me show you a little bit of compound on the rag, okay, and then just dab it on like that. In fact, we'll dab that bit as well, and just work it in, and you'll see it's like magic guys. It's like magic. Look at this, look, see, that's it. How's about that then? See, does it really? Then just wipe it off like that. How simple is that? How simple is that, guys? Awesome. And another quick trick, because if you've got a boat with some screws in, which I'm sure you have, and at the end of the season you find that those screws have gone a little bit rusty and leaving marks like that. See that watermark there? And there's another one somewhere that I saw yesterday. Oh, there's loads here actually. Here, look at this. Yeah, it's not good. But you see this? This is coming from the screws. The compound will get rid of all that by putting a little bit on a rag on your finger and dabbing it on and rubbing it off. Job done. Alright, so you see this 3M compound and finishing material really does go a long way and does a lot of different jobs, not just compounding the boat. It does all sorts. Alright, rock and roll. Linda's enjoying this, aren't you, Linda? See?
Oh.
See how easy it is? That's because the compound has got like a very fine grit and stroke sand in it. Obviously it's not sand or grit, obviously, but it's got like an abrasive material, that's the right word, an abrasive material in it, hence the reason why it's called compound. And see, how cool is that, guys? There we are, guys. That's the wax and finish. Oh yes. Oops, a little bit there, look. Let's get that bit off with a rag. So yeah, so I know it might look shiny anyway, but that was the compound, but this is the finishing material. This is the Finesse 2M wax and polish. So as you can see, it brings it up nice, very nicely, look. All you need, again, 3 blobs. Well, there's 4 on there now. You don't need a great deal, just enough. And what I do, I start the buffer on slow, just to work it in, and I spread it over the surface as well. Okay, so I'm going to do this section now. So what I do, I just spread it on there like that. See, like that with the pad. There we are. And then slowly, and obviously you always put the buffer on first, then you start the engine. Because if I start now, whatever residue of the polish is on here will go all over the place. So, okay, so here we go. Nice and slow. I'm not putting any pressure on, just letting the buffer do its job and just working it around like that, around this area. Like that. See? And work it in. Then up and down. Like that. Up and down. Yeah. No pressure, just letting the buffer do its job. And then I'm going to turn the speed of the buffer up 1 more notch. Alright, so here we go. And 1 more quick notch. You don't want the pad going too fast because it will create heat on the surface of the gel coat. Alright. So 1 more quick blast on fast. And that is it. That's the lot, guys. Simple as that. And then, nice cloth, soft cloth. Okay, in this case, a towel. And just give it a bit of a wipe. There might be sort of a few little chalk marks there, but the rag will take that off. And hopefully this it will show up nice and clean. Sparkly. Nice and sparkly. Okay guys, right, that's that side done. That's waxed and polished now, so pleased with that. Now what I'm going to do, I've never found out, I've had this boat for 3 years, this is my 3rd year with it, and I've never found out just how much chain I've got on the anchor. So there's all the anchor chain in there, look. So let's find out how many meters we've got, just for interest's sake really. Good to know these things anyway. So yeah, Right, so okay Linda, if you want to press the little button down, yep. There we are. Yeah. Be interesting to know how much we've got. Because let's face it, one never knows when one might need to know. Interesting stuff, guys, interesting stuff. How many meters do you think's there? Take a guess, guys, because I'm going to walk it straight across the car park and see how far we go. And then we can measure it, and that's a very useful bit of information. Alright, so here we go. That, guys, is a lot of chain. Right, there's my red marker. That's to tell me that the anchor is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foot away from the bow, because I can't see it. Now there's a yellow marker for the 10 metre. That's the 10 metre marker. Then there's another yellow marker here for the 20 metre marker. So when I see this from the bow, I know I've let down 20 metres of chain. And now I'm going to do the 30 metre and 40 metre just in case. Now I know I could have done it all in swirls, so that the chain's laid out, but it's quite, when you think how deep that is, that in water is pretty damn deep. But we don't know how deep yet, because I've got to check to see if all of the chain is pulled out. I think it might be. There's still a bit left on the floor, so we've still got a bit more. Oh, we're nearly at the end of it anyway. There we are. Got stuck under the tyre. Oh. So, wow, that's a lot of chain, isn't it? My God, you would not want to be swimming down to that. Well, I wouldn't anyway. So anyway, it's good to know. So now I'm gonna measure it now, and excuse me, and we'll go from there. I'll come back to you in a bit. Rock and roll. Okay guys, right, here's my chain, and I've used this fluorescent paint to make the markers so I can see it from the helm. The only other thing I had to give me a marker from the helm was this little thing here. I don't know what they're called. They have got a name, but how on earth I would ever see that from the helm, I'll never know. But I'll tell you what, I'm definitely going to see that, and that's why I've done what I've done. Because look, you can't see it. See? Crazy. So now you can see that I can see that marker there quite clearly, whereas that little notch thing, I got no chance whatsoever. And it's just a bit of a top tip, something I learnt. There, look, there we are again. Look, see, I can even see the third marker away. So if it's dusk or dawn and the light's not that great, then I'm going to see it without a doubt. There you go. I hope that's been of help to you guys. And just to give you an idea, I've got approximately, in fact not approximately, I can tell you exactly. Yeah, I can even see the first knot down there. 1 meter, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I've got the best part of approximately look at that, look, you can see them a mile off. That's what it's about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. I've got about 55 meters. So that's good to know. 55 meters. There we are. And if you're just wondering what's, because I didn't know what it was attached to. If you're just wondering what's at the end of the chain in the compartment, let me show you. It's actually bracketed on the wall. I'll show you. There we are. See? So there we have it, guys. Good stuff. Right, guys, I've got exactly 145 feet. There you go, guys. Those rubber tyre marks have now gone. How cool is that? This is where they were, as you remember. So there we are. So, if you've bought yourself a boat for the very first time and this is your first season, you will have a ball. It will be the most wonderful experience you'll ever have, to be honest with you, or one of them at least. Going out on the ocean is the most peaceful, relaxing, exciting, adventurous experience you'll have, and it's wonderful. It's a lovely, whether you just want to just sort of potter about like we do, you know, we don't go mad. The maximum that this speed that this boat will do is around 42 knots, which is fast enough for what we want. You know, we don't want to, and the idea of being on the water for us, being the age that we are, is to enjoy being on the water, not getting from A to B as fast as we can. So obviously if I was an 18-year-old I might be talking in a different way, but as a 56-year-old this year, it's just lovely just cruising along with friends, just enjoying the sights, enjoying the waves and the experience of boating. So you'll get a lot of fun out of it, and I hope these videos have been a big help to you as well. The reason I started doing the videos is that when I bought my boat 4 years ago, I had a smaller one than this 4 years ago. No, I've had this 3 years. Had a smaller boat last time, the first time. It's been fantastic, absolutely awesome. So yeah, the reason I've done these videos is because there were no, I don't speak Greek, I only speak bits of Greek, not well enough to ask people in the harbour what to do about this and what to do about that. And if you're watching the videos for the first time, or you're not a subscriber yet, which would be great if you can come aboard. It'd be always good to hear from you guys, and it's great to share my experiences with you all. And I know a lot of you have come back to me, and a lot of them people have found it of use, so that's great. That was the whole idea of doing these videos. But the reason I've done the videos is because I had nobody to ask, so I had to learn these mistakes and learn these things on my own. So that's the reason why I did the videos. I thought, well, how do you look, what is compounding? You know, how do you stop the boat from bashing into the wall of the harbour? How do you stop it, the stern from swinging from left to right? All these little things that you don't realise when you buy a boat. You know, like I've just found out for the first time, which is I should have done this before, but as I say, we don't go very far and we don't go very deep either. We just stick to the coastline. It's a day cruise of this boat, and so I've just found out I've got 145 worth of chain, foot of worth of chain. So you know, so it's all pretty damn cool. And I'd never even heard, didn't even know what a windlass was. I thought it was a disease. Now we know, of course, it's a automatic anchor chain release and retractor. Different things, you know. I've got a 150 horsepower engine, which is more than enough for what we do. I've got a little auxiliary, which is a 15 horsepower engine. That's that little puppy there. So yeah, we've learned loads of things and thoroughly enjoyed it. And even doing these jobs, I know you see me buffing this and waxing that and cleaning this and that, but it is actually quite a lot of fun, and it's exciting. You know, I've yet to I'm going to wax this bit now, this part. So anyway, so if you're not a subscriber, come on board and place a like or add a comment or something like that. Would be great. All right. So anyway, that's what it's all about. Rock and roll. Well, guys, well, that's pretty much the end of the day today. The end of day 4, and she's all I've waxed and polished all the red parts now, and it's just the cream to do next. And Linda's kindly polished my anchor, my stainless steel anchor. She's cleaned the rails, as you can see, the bumper I should say. So that's pretty good. All the black's gone. Look, how cool is that? So yeah, so pretty pleased with what we've done today. And we've also found out that we've got 145 foot width of anchor chain as well, which is housed in the front part there, as you saw earlier. So the next little bits to do really on day 5 is this bit here. Tidy this up a bit, and I've got to do a little bit of compounding there because this chalk, I need to renew this for while it's out the water. Well, while the boat's off the trailer rather. So yeah, pretty cool, eh? So yeah, so anyway, while I'm here, let's take you and show you some of these monster boats. Well, monster in comparison to mine anyway. If you want to see a monster boat, guys, then check out our tour of Piraeus Harbour stroke port, which is just outside Athens in Greece. There's, I think it's the 3rd largest liner came in, which belonged to a sheikh, not the Sheikh and Vac, but a Arabic sheikh. This is my friend's fishing boat, who I met the other day, Nico. He's got all sorts in there. Bless him, he's got his phone number on there. Look, how cool is that? But look at this puppy. Hey, look at that. I mean, it's hard enough working on a little boat like mine, let alone something like this. You need a bloody team of 5 guys. Hey, look at that. Formula 370 SS. Yeah, it looks a bit German actually. I don't know whether it is or not. But look at them puppies. Hey, look at them. So there we are. Here's another one. Hey, it's like they're having the, they're going to have the bottom. It's unbelievable how they do it. It's amazing. Look at this. Wow, they've got some dents on that. Look, God, someone's been battering that. Must be another boat that's in the harbour next to it. That's a shame, isn't it? Made a right mess of the paintwork. Look at this. You notice they've all got the Delta anchor. That's a 15 kilo one. Like mine's a 5. Look at that. So you've got all sorts here. That's a nice one as well. In fact, they're all bloody nice. There we are. Yep, beautiful. Well, I'm glad I'm not. I'd say sometimes it's, you think, oh yeah, wouldn't it be nice to have a bigger boat, a bigger boat, and then a bigger boat, and then a bigger boat. But actually no, the practicality of it just doesn't make sense, or the cost for that matter. No. Sometimes it's actually easier just to have a little boat like that. Just hop on and away you go. But anyway, my little sweetheart's all sorted for today anyway. And so I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe or place a comment or a like. Alright, hope this video has been of use to you. Alright, so signing off, happy Easter, and I'll catch you on day 5. Rock and roll. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe.
I'm so tired of crying, but I'm out on the road again, on the road again. I said I'm so tired of crying, but I'm out on the road again, on the road again. I ain't got nobody just to call my special friend. I ain't got nobody just to call my special friend. When my dear mother left me, when I was quite young, when I was quite young. Dear mother left me when I was quite young.